Sun Ciao everybody and welcome back to Evil GM Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth plus live stream. And where's my chat? There's my chat. Where's my game? There's my game. What the hell is happening? I don't know. I'm just spamming this whole this is not good. Ugh. Swinging the chain, swinging the chain, swinging the chain. Oh, for crying out loud. This one sucks. I'm gonna spam this, most likely, until I get something smart and decent. And just for your information, this is not smart or decent. Give me a combo. Give me a killer combo. Give me a victory combo. Give me... I'm not sure if I was about to say Bob's brain, but that's better than... Oh! What? Where? What? How? To... I'm confused. Oh. I kind of am confused. I'm not... Yeah, I'm re-rolling this. And you're supposed to make lots of damage, eh? Are you? Are you? Maybe? I don't know. Where's this Samson thing? Are you supposed to make more damage the angrier you get? Hulk! Smash! Ouch. Hulk anger management issues. Please. No. Okay, that looked weird. Hi. What was that? What was that? Okay. Are we? Ice Front. Ice Front, Evil GM. Supposed to do something. Hey. If I want to complain something, I could complain. You know how people are idiots? Yes, you most likely do. But did you know that there's this certain breed of idiots that... I mean, face it, there are so many different types of idiots that... Oh. Well, I would say I'm not one of them, for sure. No. I'm, Die! I don't... Okay. Move! This one might not get any damage. I don't know. Would it? Oh boy, that was a sweet thing. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's a lot of ice. You want fries with that? Okay. I was saying something about the idiots. Yes, there's lots of different sorts of idiots in life, as you know. But there's also this weird breed of internet idiots that just... They cannot shut up. They cannot shut up. They're just like Österbottnick people or people in the north of Finland. They cannot shut up, for crying out loud. They know that they are freaking, what's the word? Annoying. They know that they are teasing other people on purpose, and they know that whatever they're saying out loud is just harming, making more harm. But, do they do anything about it? No. Yeah, they just keep. They open their freaking mouths to make things even worse, and that's just weird. Okay, keep farting, fart baby. Yeah, that's how we roll. You fart and do your thing. Oh, cha. Where? Sorry, I didn't see you there. Few extra bombs. Now what is this supposed to do? Let's see, we have some sort of okay. Oh, am I having like random tier effects? Oh, sure. This should make the game more oh, there we go. This should make the game more exciting, right? Oh, oh. And you will see when suddenly the whole thing just turns into, I don't know, Ipecac? Oh yeah, that would be the thing. Oh! Come on. Come on! This playfield isn't big enough for all of us. Oh, I'm already dying. Fine, fine. Let's take the next one. Too much health. Too little damage. Yeah. Reroll. Oh, look how sweet. I have the lottery thing. How nice. I can do all sorts of lottery stuff. I mean, is that... Yeah, that's a coupon. I'm gonna get things so cheap. That's yeah. That's gonna be the thing, how we kill the Mega Satan, right? With coupons! I thought Mega Satan was the guy who invented the whole coupon thing in the first place. Well, at least I'm immune to damage this blow bomb thing is, right? Ugh. Please. How did I manage to kill you anyways? Or may have enough damage that... I don't know. Seems really... Was I talking about something about those idiots? Yes! I'm talking about replying idiots. So, here is an example. You go to a forum, or Facebook, or whatever. You say, what is your problem? You say, you tell people that, for example, I am allergic to fish. I cannot eat fish. I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell. I don't like sushi, and I yada yada yada. And you know, any decent person would just let it be and ignore the whole thing and you know, acknowledge that this person who just talked clearly said that there's they do not they are allergic to fish. And they clearly do not wish to, you know, consume any. Oh, I found pills. But what do these idiots do? I mean, it would be stupid if they would continue to, I don't know, just create a conflict situation and make things just worse than they are. I mean, there's nothing. There wasn't anything bad in first place, but they just gotta make things worse, do they? How do they do it? They say something like, well, you just haven't had the right kind of fish. Or, have you tried eating allergic, medicines? Or maybe you're not eating the right kind of fish. Maybe you're, have you tried eating chili with fish? That should, I'm gonna go and close the balcony door. Hold on a second. Doesn't matter if I die. This whole freaking run is a freaking goose chase. Oh, getting colder here. Okay, moving on. Has anything happened here? No. Final dive. Congrats. Back to the show then. Yeah. So basically, the people are just giving you all kinds of suggestions. That, have you tried doing this? Have you tried doing that? What if you do this? What if you do that? And I'm not sure. They might be just stupid, or they might just maybe they're thinking the best and hoping the best for you. I don't know. They if they're decent people. Oh, hi Orion. Welcome to the stream. So anyways, I was talking about these idiots. So instead of just letting things be, they give you some sort of presumptions that you haven't tried all the options, and they just, I don't know, they just want to sound smart or throw you things like expecting that you haven't ever thought about doing, stuff. It's like saying, oh no, my hand is bleeding, and okay, that was a bad example. It would be more like, my hand hurts, and the people would say, have you tried going to the doctor? Of course you have gone to the doctor. Have you tried painkillers? Of course you have tried painkillers. Well, have you this and that? Why are you even talking about this? I'm just making a Facebook or some random post on random Galleria forum or whatnot, and they, it's like you're sharing. Hold on, I'm gonna make another run. So the people are just they want to make a different kind of maybe they're thinking about giving a different kind of approach to the whole problem, but they're really not helping the situation. It's okay. Actually, have a real good, what's the word? Good example here. You go to a Facebook, and there's some guy who says that, hey, what is your anxiety trigger? What makes you feel bad? And so on, so on. So people throw their ideas, the opinions that, okay, I'm scared of ghosts and oh, it's dark. Money equals power. Okay, this might work. This might work. And there's a stopwatch. Well, anyways, people say that, okay, there's this, there's that, and somebody's afraid of heights, and somebody... Come again? No, I'm not, sorry, Orion. I'm not English. I'm not American. My brother, he was born in... Actually, he wasn't born. He was raised in Massachusetts, and I think something about 6 or 7 years ago, he went to Fort Worth. That's in close to Dallas. I visited Dallas like 2 times, but what ifs. So. What was I saying? Yes. The people have conversation that they talk about their triggers. So some people say they're afraid of heights, and some people say they don't like fish, and some people are afraid of cockroaches, spiders, and so on. So it's... oh yeah, I forgot to tell. Hello, Ryan. I'm from Finland, but I'm not Finnish. I'm just a poor girl. Nobody loves me. She's just a poor girl from a poor family. Spare her of life from her monstrosity. What were they saying? In Villeros? Bonjour. I don't know. No parlez-vous français? Excusez-moi. What the hell was I saying? Oh, so yeah. So basically you're... Ouch. So basically you're trying to... You're reading all the comments and seeing that people are telling, okay, I'm afraid of this and I'm afraid of that. I don't want that somebody rapes me because I see nightmares about raping and so on. And then it's your turn. You think about writing something that people might understand, like something very, very innocent, something very simple. Like, what was it? You don't... Oh, hey, Lewis. Thanks for coming. I was talking about anxiety triggers. So anyways, you might say that I'm very sensitive to... What's the word? I'm very sensitive to dogs. It's not a bad... It's not a good example because I don't know that many people who are afraid of dogs. But let's just say that somebody is afraid of dogs, and instead of people saying, "Oh, that's sad, you're afraid of dogs, that's a shame," but instead they're starting to open their mouths. They're starting to open their mouths and say that hey. Did you know that dogs aren't that bad? Of course you know dogs aren't that bad. You know that puppies are cute and so on. But it's your freaking head. It's your freaking head, and it's your own problem that you just are... You're just afraid of dogs, and you cannot help it, no matter what. You think dogs are cute, but you still every time you see them, you cannot, what's the word? You cannot breathe. You want to get away from them as fast as you can. You just want to get rid of them, and so on. And people don't understand what kind of fear, people don't understand what you're going through. That's a shame, Lewis, that you are afraid of dogs, whether it's small or big ones. So anyways, the people, instead of saying, I feel for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this happens. No, they don't say anything like that. They just start to ask you freaking questions like they don't believe what you're going through. It's so unbelievable for them that they would rather just start asking questions and seeing possible, holy mother, a possible like options for if there is a way of not getting afraid of dogs. Like they're saying, have you tried petting a puppy? Have you tried hugging a puppy? But that's not the answer. That's completely far away from the right answer. That just makes things worse because you're afraid of you're afraid of the freaking dog. You don't want even to get too close to the freaking dogs because you're afraid of them. And then they start asking that, have you ever tried getting a small dog? And you try to explain, no, it's not like that. It's I'm afraid of every sort of dogs. I'm afraid of small dogs, big dogs, and stupid dogs, or even dead dogs, or something like that. And at this point, they're not giving up. They start to give different sorts of options. Like, hey, what if you're just have you ever thought about not thinking about the fear? Have you ever thought about what's the word? Not giving it a damn, or just thinking about different stuff when facing dogs? And you go like, of course I have. What do you think? I'm 20 or 30 years old. I've seen so many dogs in my life. Of course I wanna. It's not a topic that you wanna keep fighting about, because it's your life, and you know the best what makes you afraid of the most, because you're scared of dogs, and you cannot explain how. You have talked to the psychiatric about it. Hey doc, what is wrong with my head, and why am I afraid of dogs? I don't want to be afraid of dogs, and so on. And those people on the internet, they're gonna keep asking you. They're like, what's the word? Yeah, they're gonna say that, hey, have you maybe tried to take some medicines for that, or talk to a shrink? Of course you have. Nobody wants to, be that anxious about the things that some people call cute. No. It's like being afraid of pizza. It's so illogical that people don't. They're in denial. They're in denial that somebody could ever be so afraid about something so simple. And they what's the thing? Yeah, they try to ask you and wonder if the whole fear is rational. Of course it's not rational. No psychological or mental illness or fear is logical. Fear is in most cases just not logical. And is there any way of hi Pexos, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Now what was I saying? Something about oh yeah. You try to get rid of this fear of pizza and dog, and people, you start to say that the more they speak about the whole topic, because clearly the subject of conversation is fears and anxiety triggers. and you want to say that, hey people, stop talking about this. Well, why you haven't thrown comments to the other people post? Why are you just bothering them? You know why? Because they cannot believe that somebody could be afraid of something so freaking harmless. You cannot be afraid of pizza. You cannot be afraid of dogs. But still, they keep on talking, and the more they talk about it, the more offended you get and more anxious you get, because they're talking about your fear. They're talking about your topic that really triggers your anxiety, and they just can't stop saying that until you come to a point when you just have to, you just want to, you want it to stop, and you ask them politely and straight that, please, can you stop talking about dogs or pizzas? You are making me afraid. You are making me feel horrible. My hands are shaking and some. And then instead of saying sorry, which would be a totally what's the word? Oh, I have a Sacred Heart. Didn't notice. Thank you, Lewis. Yeah, they, instead of saying sorry in those situations when they have noticed that they clearly have made you feel uncomfortable, instead they get offended themselves. How illogical that is. They get offended that you're offended. It's like you don't have permission to be offended. They're gonna ask you that, hey, yeah, they're gonna tell you that, hey, what you said wasn't nice. I don't like it. And then you try to explain that we are talking about anxieties. We're talking about our fears. We are talking about, oh crap, I need this. Yes. I don't know where that piece of shit came from, but that totally saved me. Maybe it's that delirium thing. Yeah, most likely. So, yeah, so you try to explain that we are talking about very uncomfortable topics that you do not wish to talk at all. And then they just get more offended. They said that we can talk about dogs, we can talk about pizza, you shouldn't be afraid of pizza. And they get more angry, and of course you get more angry yourself, because that's your fear, that's your anxiety trigger, and that's your thing that you don't want to talk about anymore. And they just keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating until you're like, okay, fine, I'm gonna either just leave the internet forever or just block the whole conversation or block the person away from the Facebook and not to talk with them anymore. Okay, even if they are your friends, even if they are your close friends or somewhat semi-close friends or relatives or something, they should understand. But it's worse when they do not. You would think that your friends or your family or something whatnot would be more understanding and forgivable about the whole situation, and saying that hey, I'm sorry to hear this. I don't want to make you feel any worse, and I'm going to make things right. Oh, thank you, Lewis. Yes, that second rainbow totally saved me. Except that I need a third one. I'm gonna die soon. But yes, I was saying something about the Oh yes, you presume that they would... oh, yes. No! No! You want to have some sort of way of saving the situation, because they are people who you care about. It's your friend, it's your loved one, it's your... Okay. You run. There are people who you know, you don't want them to get angry. Okay, this one sucks. I'm gonna take the next one. So you try to make things so that you can actually thanks paralysis. Is this... Oh, this is not the combo I was looking for. Yes, you try to make things... You try to save the situation. But are they helping? No, no. They just try to validate whether your fears are valid or not. Instead of saying, like, I feel you, I totally get you, and I'm sorry that things are that way. No, they search for validation. They wait that you would... I think they would presume that you... that you... I don't know. That you would apologize to them because they got offended, instead of thinking that you were the one who got offended at first place. And they just have to say that I didn't say anything wrong, I don't need to apologize. Well, the good behavior in all the social what's the word? Social situation is that you should just apologize no matter what. You should just apologize whether you're right or wrong, because it fixes everything. It fixes if you're right or you're wrong. It fixes so much. By being humble, you're not losing your face. You're not losing anything. If you're saying sorry, you're not really losing anything. Even if you feel like you are being what's the word? You feel ashamed of the whole situation, or you feel like you don't wanna you don't wanna admit that you made the person with anxiety anxious or afraid. I don't know. What's I'm not sure if there's those people have any options of other than just apologizing. Think. You apologize, the situation is over, and bam. That's the end of it. They apologize back. You say, I'm sorry. They say, I'm sorry. And they live and forget. But most likely, they will not do that. Most likely, because they are hiding... either they're freaking stubborn, or they're hiding behind the anonymity of the internet. They're gonna continue rambling on about it. I know, I'm rambling about it, but it's... The struggle is very real, dear people. The struggle is very real. For those who have lots of mental illnesses and problems, those people can relate the most to this whole rambling of mine, because it's a serious problem. It's a problem that isn't funny for anybody. Nobody's a winner in that. I mean, if somebody is so full of them that they want to make the anxious person to feel even more anxious, then I guess they're just sickos or just full of themselves. Yes, they're just most probably just so full of themselves that they need to learn some discipline. Bleh. Discipline in what's the word? Discipline in their Okay, I'll go with this. I'm not gonna re-roll this one. Yes, yeah, they don't opt for the humble option. They rather just still want to validate whether they were right or wrong. And the real answer is nobody's right, nobody's wrong, with the exception of the person who has the anxiety and feels bad and saying, hey, I'm feeling bad. Please don't hurt me more. Yes, brimstone, Lewis. Fact. And even then, those people who are right in that situation, the ones who are telling about the whole anxiety thing, they're not doing for the sake of being right. They're just doing for the sake of informing you that, hey, this is not nice. I don't wanna continue the situation that I'm in because it sucks and it makes me feel worse. And so what does this person win in this situation? The person would win some sort of serenity and peace in mind that they won't be bothered again. If it's a more physical harm, think about that. They can most probably... I have a 1-up? Oh, that's nice. Which means I will wake up in the same room. Is it right, Lewis? Oh, maybe it's right. Yes, I was saying that when it's a physical illness, like you really see that they have only one leg and using, you know, walking sticks to move just a bit faster, it can be more perceived. You cannot see those in internet because all you see is just a profile picture and just the face, and that makes it hard. And it also makes hard that you cannot hear the tone of the words. You just presume whatever it is inside your head, because the psychology goes like, oh, for crying out loud! I'm not doing this second time. Yes, I will spam in the same room as long as I get some sort of I'm gonna save the sun. Here comes the sun. Da ba ba ba. What's this? 2 of hearts. Oh, gonna save this one too. Where's my body? Where's my body? Magician. Okay, fine. So. Here comes the sun, except that I don't wanna use it yet. Just yet. Hello, Ninochka. What was I saying? Oh yeah. If you have a physical problem, they can see it, but not on the internet. They do not know anything about you. All they see is just the name and just the face, and they presume they are living the same life as you are. I mean, no. The other way. They presume that you are living the same life that they are. And in most cases, Yes, in most cases, they might presume that you're a white person who doesn't have any trouble living in normal society and so on. Well, it happens to be that the case is not so. Nacho. The case is nacho. Why didn't I use this song? I don't know. I was just rambling, most likely. Yes. So they start, you know, going like, why are you acting like that? I don't have problems with pizza. I'm not afraid of dogs. I'm not afraid of pizza. And you're like, because you're not me. I was either born or something in my lifetime or environment just made this trauma that, you know, made you being afraid of the whole situation. And even to that point, they don't understand what the fuck is going on. They're just gonna be like, you're just being mean. You cannot tell us how bad you feel. You're just being mean. And they're expecting some sort of apology, even though you just explained what the thing is. But they do not care to listen. Or some people are even, I don't know, they're just too comfortable living in a life the way that they're used to. Like let's say they have tall feet, and if they care about you enough, if they're not so freaking self on themselves, they're not gonna walk in front of you and just wonder, hey, what's taking so long? You only have one leg and you keep walking with a walking stick like you have a walking problem. I don't have a walking problem. Why don't you keep up the pace? Well, haven't you just noticed that I happen to have a freaking walking stick and just one leg? And yeah, it's not, they're not gonna change anything necessary. Of course, if they care about you, they're gonna change, but most likely they're gonna act like war, because, you know, war never changes. And what the hell? I'm gonna maul you so bad. Where are my black hearts? Son of a... Okay, here we go. One more. I need my black hearts. Can I please have my freaking black hearts? Okay, never mind. So, who's left? Oh, that guy.
Hi.
So, oh, I have 17 minutes left. I don't know. You don't have many options left. You can just ask them like few times that, hey, could you please wait? But if they just get frustrated that they have to walk slower because they're too fast and you're too slow, they're not gonna think that they're too fast. They're just gonna think you are too slow. And does that bother their mind? Oh yes, it does. It does bother their mind so much. Okay, let's see. What's the big idea here? No, this is not good enough. Hey, EB. Yes, I'm not sure if this is like second or third or how many, but gotta keep moving on. Yes, as I was saying, they they most likely are so full of themselves that they are thinking that it's your fault and it's your the fault is in you. The problem is you. It's not them. Instead of looking the facts. The facts are there is a person with one leg with walking sticks, and you cannot. I repeat, you cannot really go faster than that because you only have one leg and walking sticks. Is it your fault that you move so fast? Yes, because you just couldn't. You just had to hurt yourself so bad. You hurt yourself so bad that you cannot walk fast, and that is your fault. It's not their fault. Never. It's not their fault. They're not gonna apologize for that. And if you do talk about that, say, and just say that something should be done, something should be fixed about this whole situation, they're gonna think that you are full of themselves. You are full of yourself, and what else? You are full of yourself, and you're the one who's being selfish. Now, have you ever heard about person who is okay? Should I don't know. I'm not even sure if this works. Okay, let's see if we can try to kill these one at a time. I'm not really fancy of the damage that I have. You know what? Let's reroll. What the hell is this? 7.6 damage and a little bit of luck. What do I have? Oh! Monstrous lungs. Oh yes, have you ever heard that person in a wheelchair has to apologize for the people with legs? Excuse me. That they are slowing you down? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! That's just ludicrous. That's just insane. Nobody does that. But what happens when it's all about mental? Well, it's about insanity. It's all about you know what you might call it. When it's all about inside your head, it's your mental illness. It's something that you've tried to fix inside your mind with professionals. Well, I think the problem is that mental illnesses are new thing. People haven't heard about it in like a decade or two. The media doesn't talk about it. Might be that somebody mentions in I don't know, some gossip magazine that, oh no, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a stress, or Mila Jovovich is suffering from I don't know, anxiety or depression, or Mila Kunis, or who's that one woman? The one who was portraying as in Kill Bill, that lady, got raped by some people or somebody. I don't know. It's too weird for their mind. They do not imagine that things could be that real, because that only happens in movies, right? That only happens in series. It cannot be real. I've never been raped, so you cannot ever been raped. Well, you've never been a woman. You've never been living in a third world country where women just get, you know, they don't get to vote. They don't get to decide anything. Sometimes they cannot command or decide what happens to their body just because they have one single piece of chromosome less than you do. It's freaking sad, and but it's the truth. Think about it. If you're a white man living in somewhere in Europe or US or Canada or whatnot, you most likely do not have any problems. But if you're a female and you're living in Asia or Africa or I don't know, you most likely will have problems even in first world countries because you won't get a raise so easily as males, or you either don't get a sort of paycheck that you would deserve from other people, like other workers. A man can easily say that, hey, I want to leave early from work. I gotta go take my car and wash it up or something like that. And they're gonna be like, sure, whatever, man. And they're also gonna be like that, hey, you're gonna score some chicks during weekend. Oh, sure. You're tough. You're the man. You're a real player. Yeah, you're tough. But what happens when a woman says that? Excuse me, can I leave early? I have lots of pains because of my, periods. It's my biological, physical, real problem, and I'm in so much pain that I cannot even see forward. And what do people think? They're just, oh, typical woman. Oh, you have those kind of days. Why did we ever hire you? Can't you just take any painkillers? It's not fair. And if some lady says, "Oh, I met some guy, but the other guy, I'm not that interested," and people are gonna call you a whore. They're gonna say that you bitch. You're supposed to be faithful to the first guy. But when a man says that they have a hard time deciding whether to date the brunette or the blonde or the redhead, they're like, oh yeah, you're the player, you have bitches everywhere, and way to go, like, woo, you're the boss, you have so much poontang and pussy that you're the alpha male. No, I don't think I have any respect for people who value their status in life according to how much coitus or how much, I don't know, liquids and pieces of meat and flesh their genitals have touched during their lifetime. That's not an achievement. You can do that to a chicken or a horse or I don't know, piece of meat that you can buy from a K-market or a supermarket or anything. I don't know. Go fuck a tree. I don't care. That's not an achievement. It's a the real struggle is that you try to live with your own problems, and then there are those people who refuse to understand that they are actual problems. Instead, they're gonna put you down and think that the things that you are complaining about are just nonsense. But they're real. They're very real. Who can ever say that, hey, my hand is bleeding, I have a problem, and then they're like, it's your fault. Why did you lose your hand in first place? Have you tried living without a hand? Maybe if you would try wearing gloves, your hand would feel better. Or like, and then you say, you motherfucker, you're. Why are you insulting me? I'm bleeding here. I don't have a hand. Why are you saying those horrible things to me? And then they go on the defensive mode. They're like, they're gonna say that, hey, I'm just trying to help you. I didn't say anything wrong. And you're like, gee, I'm bleeding to death here without a hand, and you're saying that it's my fault that I don't know how to live without a hand, or maybe it's my fault that that I lost the hand in the first place. That's unreal. That's freaking unreal. Really. What kind of... Ugh. That's just unheard of. Just freaking... It's just unimaginable that somebody can actually complain like something like that. But believe me, there are people who are actually complaining about that. For reals. Yes, for reals. Is there... I don't know. Is there any other way of... Why is that person slow? Oh, must be in the hits. This is bad, right? So, is there a way of making things right? Well, yes. Yes, you could. For crying out loud, you could just try to understand the person. But no. The human mind most likely goes into defensive mode and say that, hey, keep your problems away from me because I don't have a problem. You're the one having problems, you know?
Yes. He was.
Get me the hell out of here. No, fine. But I don't know. Yes, if they get tired enough, they start to be passive aggressive. They start to say things like whatever, and you know, they might think that it's a conversation stopper, but it's not. You will inform them that, hey, you cannot say such things. You cannot just come and say things that make me feel worse and then get away from the situation with one passive aggressive word of saying whatever and just let it be. It's a hit and run tactic. It's a drive-by shooting. It's a drive-by mocking. It's drive-by mental harassment. It's bullying. It's like you're just visiting the scene and saying, "Hey, you suck," and "You're an idiot," and then you know, you try to explain that, "Hey, why did you say that? That wasn't nice," and they're like, "What? That was totally nice of me. I was just trying to help. You're not nice." Whatever. And then, you know, leave the situation and you cannot do anything about it. And in worst case scenario, they just let the situation be like that and remove you from the friend list or block you so that you can never ever communicate with you while thinking that you are the one who was wrong. And when that person whose fault it was in the first place thinks that he's the victim and who just blocked you, will tell about that bad feeling to other people, then you get the infamy of being the asshole while you were the victim yourself. The solution to this would be just being willing to listen to the problems of the people who are, you know, suffering from such thing as anxiety and mental illnesses, and say, "Hey, I have this thing. Could you please understand what is my condition?" And they would say, "I'm sorry. Sorry that I made you feel bad. Let's try to work things out." But no. They, I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna be right back. Please, hit the like, hit the sub, hit the share, hit the bell. And please check out the Twitter, Patreon, Facebook thing. And I'll be back in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Ninochka wants some food. Thank you. Come again. Goodbye. Da, 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 da.